Hello everybody, my name's Miss Vanessa and I'd like to welcome you guys to another episode of Science or Magic, where I do a magic trick and then explain how it is done, whether that is an illusion or if it can be explained away by science, so that way you can do it at home. So today I thought I would do a magic trick using a pumpkin since Halloween is just around the corner, and so let me show you my trick. Okay, so I have a regular pumpkin here that I carved up. So I'm going to take the top off of this and put this to the side, and I wanted to show you guys how to make a magic potion. So I have here my magic solution. We're going to put it into our pumpkin and see what happens. Alright, and now we see that our pumpkin is overflowing. I'll put a little bit more of my solution in there and see. Do you see how it's bubbling? Like a spooky Halloween potion. So how did I do this? It's actually a really fun science concept. And I'm going to get a bigger jug so that you guys can see how this actually works. And we're going to make a really big magic potion together. So let me show you by moving this to the side and making a really giant magic potion together. Okay, so let's make a giant version of this together so that way you know how you can do this, whether it's in a small pumpkin or it's in a big cauldron. And it's a lot of fun to do, but it is explained away by science. So what I'm going to start doing is adding some baking soda. So for every tablespoon of baking soda in here, you're also going to put in a teaspoon of citric acid. So I think for this big cauldron, I am going to do probably about 9. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So that's 9 tablespoons of baking soda. And I'll put that to the side. So I'm going to need then 9 teaspoons, which is the smaller spoon, of citric acid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. And so now I'm going to mix up my 2 powders in here. So in my pumpkin, I already had all of this mixed up in there. Okay. And so the next thing that I am going to add is dish soap. So that's what's going to make this really bubbly. So I can just add like a squirt of dish soap, and that should be plenty. And now I'm going to mix this up, and what it's going to do is it's going to start to kind of bubble. And so it'll get kind of foamy, but it won't do the complete effect that we had just yet. Okay, and now you'll see it's kind of foamy already, but it's still not bubbling the way we saw. And now it's time for my super secret ingredient. And my super secret ingredient is actually just water, glitter, and food coloring. And so when I add the water to my citric acid and baking soda combination, it's going to create a chemical reaction, and we're going to see all of that bubbling come up. And hopefully my container is big enough, but if it's not, it's okay. We made a mess. So let's put in our secret ingredient and see what happens. All right, it's starting to foam. All right, so there's all of our water. You guys can't see, but it's already starting to rise up. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix this up even more. All right, here it comes. And now it's bubbling over. And so it's making this really cool effect that makes it look like I have created a magic witch's brew. But like I said, all this is a chemical reaction of when you mix citric acid, baking soda, and water together. It creates this really, really awesome bubbling effect. And the cool thing is that it's like super, super airy because it's creating all this carbon dioxide inside, and that's what's creating all of these bubbles. And it also smells like soap. So it's really, really cool. And you can trick your friends into thinking that you have been able to create a witch's brew on Halloween. So I hope you guys have fun. If you do this at home, make sure that you have an adult present to help you mix up all your ingredients. And I will see you guys in the next video. Happy Halloween, everybody. Bye-bye.